Welcome, people of planet Earth, and welcome to the very first episode of my channel. What am I doing here, and why does the world need another YouTube channel? Well, very soon, tomorrow, I will take this baby here for the biggest journey of my life. I've been a traveler for some time. I've been lucky enough to see many beautiful places in the world already. But as I said, tomorrow I will begin the journey of a lifetime, as I will start my journey from here in the Austrian Alps, down the west coast of Africa,
to the most southern point, which is Cape Agulhas.
I came to this place, a place that means a lot to me, to my entire family actually. A place where I've spent many days and weeks during my childhood, during my teenage years and later. And I came here to ground myself a little bit before I start this journey. Actually today my entire family was here with me, which was beautiful, and we had some nice food and said goodbye an hour ago, a little bit more. Yeah, and tomorrow the journey will begin. I'm stoked, I'm excited. I've been thinking and dreaming and imagining this journey for some time. Tomorrow will be the day that I leave Austria and head for Spain first, hop on the ferry there, land in Morocco hopefully safely, and then head down the African west coast. I hope you join me on this adventure, and let's go. Here we go. So this is it. I'm finally on the road. Feels super surreal right now. One last time through beautiful Montafon. It's super hard to describe my feelings right now. I mean, I haven't been on the road for more than 5 minutes, but it's a weird feeling of emptiness right now, and I'm driving through very familiar territory right now, kind of saying goodbye, actually going through a big part of Vorarlberg now, going from the south of Vorarlberg to the very west, where Vorarlberg borders to Liechtenstein. And now I'm gonna drive through familiar ground, and it's nice to see everything one more time before I go to Africa. And I've just been thinking about all the things that have happened that played a role, let's say, in me now actually doing this. And it's been basically since the beginning of 2022 that a lot of things have happened and have happened to me, one could say, that led to this decision that I would do this trip, and more than I can probably now memorize in this moment, but also more than I can tell. I will, I suppose, come to one or another of these things that played a role, that made me do this, that led to this moment of me starting this trip. One thing that I can certainly share right now is that this journey was a decision of the heart, you could say, because as I mentioned yesterday, I've been a traveler for some time, but I've never done anything like this. Like, this is definitely another level of anything that I've done before, and I've always wanted to do something like this. So around about 2 years ago, I learned to listen to my heart a little bit more, and this is one of the things that I've always wanted to do, right? And here I am now. A couple of routines that I will have to come up with now that I'm living in a van, something I've never done before. Apart from 3 weeks 11 years ago with my family in the US, actually. It's a great trip. Southwest of the USA. Spectacular landscapes. This is Vorarlberg, guys. Vorarlberg in December. kind of funny. I'm taking this road here because for up until lately, for 5 years, this was my commute. Then I went every day, and now I'm taking this to going to Africa. Africa, here I come! Crossing to the border to Liechtenstein in a couple of minutes. First of many border crossings ahead. I'll be passing into one of the smaller countries on earth, and there's mostly no guards, no one's there, we're just passing through. No border control. And I'm in Liechtenstein. Country number 1. I have a lot of good memories of Liechtenstein actually. I've met many nice and lovely and kind people here. I always felt like a little microcosm to me. Used to work here for some years. Little monarchy located between Austria and Switzerland. They have a Fürst, or English a Prince of Liechtenstein, Hans Adam. Even though the heir of the throne is already like taking care of business at this point. Alois. Yeah, they definitely a lot of successful companies have their headquarters here. Not just banks, but companies. Hilti is one. We'll pass by the headquarters in a couple of minutes. About to pass by my former workplace, the school where I used to work. Kind regards to all the lovely and kind people that I met there, of all ages. Passing through Vaduz right now, capital of Liechtenstein. A lot of banks, LGT, and up there is where the prince lives, in the castle. Nice little castle. Actually been up there recently for a very joyful and happy occasion. Liechtenstein, country number 1. Right behind me there's actually a little hill. It's not really a mountain, but rather a hill. That Switzerland pressured Liechtenstein to basically swap for some other place in 1948 due to its strategic importance in terms of military, obviously. A high spot that looks down to Sarganserland, which I will very soon enter into, Switzerland, Sarganserland, and also its castle that is there, so strategically important point over there, and was then given or swapped for some other place with Switzerland in 1948. And actually passing over the Rhine right now into Switzerland. So that was not even an hour in Liechtenstein, and that was quite long. Usually if you just pass through and don't stop and don't do anything else, you're basically through, let's say 30 minutes roundabout, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, took me an hour. Now I'm in Switzerland. Now I really have to actually plan a route, which I have not done yet. A very rough route, but not an actual route. Something that I will do now. So I'm in Switzerland now. I've just chosen a place randomly which is in the direction of Geneva, bordering France. Navigation system, Google Maps tells me it's around about 6 hours. I chose not to go on freeways for now, at least. We'll see how it is in France and in Spain, but for now, for Switzerland, I've decided not to go on freeway because it's a small country anyway. I could pass through today if I wanted to. So I have a goal for today. Maybe I reach it, maybe I don't. Good thing is I have an RV. You can find a place to sleep anywhere. Just a couple of minutes later, I'm standing on the roof of my van again for country number 2, Switzerland. Even though I'm coming from the Alps, right? I grew up here, not in Switzerland, but in Austria. But the mountains will never cease to stun me. Every time I'm passing through a part that I've never been, or places that I have been, man, just looking up there puts a smile on my face. Well, I found my first spot for my first night on the road. A little parking lot of a restaurant. Talked to the owner of the restaurant. He said it's fine, I can stay here for the night. Didn't come as far as I planned or hoped that I would come, but all good. Found a nice spot. Now it's time to rest my back a little bit. Definitely looking forward to day 2. If you liked my first video, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe button if you want to join me on this adventure, and see you tomorrow. Good night.